That's what I get for brother talk shit. Anyways, it's been a little minute since I did one of these. I really only speak when I feel led to. Anyways, I just know I ain't really been uploading when it comes to this type of stuff. So I took some time to myself earlier, and I just typed, and I let whatever came, whatever download I got to come, and I typed it as it came, and it's pretty much hold on. Okay, I don't know. That's just what it's gonna be, and that's that. But yeah, so that table that you're waiting to be prepared for you, and the presence of your enemy, it's already prepared for you. It been prepared for you. It's just waiting on you to get into alignment with what it is that you're meant to do here on this earth, so that you can receive that. And here's the kicker: you're not gonna receive it if you don't do the shadow work. You got to do the work. And people don't be wanting to do the work and wondering why shit don't be looking the way that they want it to look, and they experiencing this, that, and the third. And when I say, in order for you to actually experience heaven, you have to go within. You got to. It's feasible. Like, there's no way around it. And I'm not talking about the heaven that you have to physically die for to reach. I'm talking about the one that you could experience right here on this earth. And so what does that look like when you're doing your shadow work? You're taking the time to face each and every demon, each and every memory, each and every concept, thought, you name it. And you're checking that right then and there. Does this serve me? Is this accurate? How does this make me feel? What does my life look like with it? What does my life look like without it? You gotta actually go through all of this. And that's what every person, every job, every habit, every any way that you can, incorporate that into your life, you have to apply that, because then you get to a part where it's like, okay, something is holding me back or blocking me from getting to where it is that I want to go, reaching my fullest potential, or this something is draining me to where I can't seem to catch a break type shit. And it's like, what is that source? My energy is leaking somewhere. Where is it? And so, in order for you to actually get past all of that, you have to be one with yourself and actually know who you are. You get what I'm saying? God lives within you. So to even gain a closer relationship with God, you gotta take that time to go within. Seeking God's face. Seeking that Christ-like conscience that Jesus too walked this earth with. Everybody got it inside of them. It's all about, can you channel that? Can you reach this frequency? Can you allow this in? Are you willing to do the work? Everybody's not willing to do it. That's why everybody can't experience the riches and glories that come with that. There's more ways to one to be wealthy in life, and somehow they all end up amounting to the same thing. So yeah, you do have to take that time. Your mindset and your thought process, we spoke on that already. Your old wounds and traumas, how they affected you, where they come from. Have this affected you in many other areas in your life today? The people involved, do they trigger you? Why or why not? Does this play a role? Where did that come from? Where did this come from? Who started this? It's a rabbit hole of actually having to dive in and go for what you know when it comes to whatever is going on. A lot of shit be right there in our face. We just don't be willing to do the work. You gotta be willing to do the work. All of those things, I can guarantee you, will not look the same as far as like who you hanging with, where you leaving, the type living. I'm sorry, where you leaving? Somebody leaving? The type of people you choose to kick it with, the type of things you choose to entertain. How was this job serving you? How was that job serving you? Maybe you don't need to be working for nobody. Maybe you need to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you in this field of work and you need to be in this field of work. It's just all basically getting down to what makes you you, what makes you tick. Before all the religious programming, before going to school and being trained to be structured and how a student is supposed to look in academics and this, that, and the third, at one point in life, you were very creative with your mind. You were very imaginative. You were very free spirited. And I'm pretty sure we all know that that's when we were children. Toddler, like, between that and, like, early elementary school. So even late elementary, because it's still somewhat there. It's when you get to the nitty gritty, middle school, high school. It's when shit get to sinking in, for real, for real. But yeah, everything that once kept you bound, stagnate, complacent, small, closed off, etc., it has no choice but to fall away. Everything that hinders your growth, everything that shaped you to respond off for survival, any unhealthy narcissistic traits, coping mechanisms, negative way of thinking and speaking, wrong crowd, wrong environment, draining opportunities, it all falls away. And it may not even look like it's for the best in the beginning. You're actually going to feel like you're taking L after L after L. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you really going to feel like your world is falling apart. Like, what the fuck is going on? You're going to feel like you did something wrong. You're going to feel like, but it's because we've been programmed to think, act, move a certain way. So when you begin to go against that, it's gonna feel like you're doing the wrong thing at first. Well, you might feel right within, but then you might get that second thought from negative projections of how people on the outside looking in feel like you need to move, think, speak, feel like what you're doing ain't right, or we have so many psychic abilities that it's easy for you to pick up on that, but you're not even aware that that's what's going on, or that the energy that you feel or think about or anything like that doesn't even belong to you because you're not tapped in with yourself. That's why you need to go in within, because a lot of the stuff that people be feeling don't even belong to them. It belongs to somebody else. That's why it's good to acknowledge what you feel. Acknowledge why you feel that way. Be able to sit with yourself without any noise, without any company, without any this, without any that, so that you understand and overstand this is my energy to myself. This is how I feel when this happens. This is how I feel when that happens. I heal from this, but this is what I still need to work on. You know, you're getting to know yourself, so that anything opposing to that starts to make you feel a certain way, you will know that it doesn't belong to you. And if it is there out the blue, you need to, figure out what the fuck is going on around you, because it could be your inner compass also warning you and things like that. It's just a lot that really go into it for real, but it's also so simple at the same time. You start off small. You may start off like, okay, I feel like I need to shout, scream, or whatever. Let me go get me a journal and actually write down how I'm feeling today. I'm finna cry. I'm finna get this shit up off me. Write it down. Raw and uncut. Exactly how you feel. Don't sugarcoat shit. This is you releasing. You have to acknowledge what it is you feel so that you can actually face it and correct it. You can't correct nothing that you started trying to hide from, push away, act like not there. You get what I'm saying? Because at the wrong place, the right or wrong time, it's going to come out. And it may not be in the most favorable positions. So that's why you need to actually knock it out while you can. We're going to have a part two.